Greetings, YouTube! It is I, the minor Annoyance, Scourge of Springfield. And I'm sorry that I haven't posted a video in quite some time. I was recently kicked out of my parents' house, as you can plainly see. They took my Harley Quinn blanket, and my couch, and my really good boom mics, and I have to use this really not good boom mic. Nevertheless, I am here, and still strong in my resolve to destroy Low Budget Man. Speaking of Low Budget Man, I just wanted to say bravo, Hertz Doughnut. You have successfully achieved my good graces by being the first local establishment to join me in my hatred of Low Budget Man. I really have to give you some praise here, for you seem to hate him almost as much as I do. As a result, you are my favorite purveyor of pastries in the entire city, and I will be recommending you to all of my followers. And when Springfield falls under my regime, you will have a seat of power. That being said, I did want to point out that, well, you and I have very different methods of operation, and that's okay. I mean, fabricating stories isn't really my thing, and despite Low Budget Man being miserable, lonely, little failure in all of his endeavors, can't really see him being a sexual predator. I know he's unsuccessful with women and has been known to stoop pretty low in his efforts to date, but awkward tendencies and lack of tact and social grace do not a sex offender make. Regardless, I cannot argue with results. Thanks to your public accusations, there are now several more people, even some in other states, that want that imbecile's head on a pike. Great work, Hertz Doughnut, for all that you've done. You are truly a godsend. In light of our mutual hatred of the fool in the towel cape, I have gathered all of my supervillain friends that I knew how to get in touch with to join me in celebration. Sonic Boom, Rachel Bot 2000, Thunderballs, even the Tank joined me in a march to show our support for the wonderful shop.
Death to Low Budget Man! Death to Low Budget Man! Death to Low Budget Man!
In retrospect, probably the worst idea I have ever had. I didn't really think this one through, but when a bunch of dangerous supervillains congregate out in public, people tend to get a tad nervous. Even though we weren't committing a single act of violence, and no such acts were planned, Hertz Doughnut called the police within mere seconds of our arrival on the other side of the street. Yeah, they're calling cops on us right now, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. So we didn't get to show our support for very long. Sorry if we made you nervous. Won't happen again, my mistake. And on that note, if you live in the Springfield area and want to try a tasty pastry, stop by Hertz Doughnut. Let him know how much you hate Low Budget Man, and enjoy one of the best donuts you've ever had. At full menu price, of course. And Low Budget Man, if you're watching this, Hertz Doughnut. Don't forget to subscribe.